So Jalen Brunson is on the Fanatics Fest, and he gets asked a question. But he gets asked a question if he pitched to LeBron James for him to come to the New York Knicks. And Jalen Brunson, in my opinion, embarrasses LeBron James because he shows exactly how that whole process should go. And he is not one of those guys that's just going to pitch to somebody and ask somebody, come over and team up with me so we can win some championships.
Jalen Brunson just put LeBron James at the center of a debate that nobody saw coming. And his comments have reignited one of the NBA's most divisive conversations. Some fans believe this was a direct shot at the superstar-driven era, while others argue it exposed a much bigger issue that has been building for years. Either way, the reaction has been impossible to ignore. So what exactly did Brunson say? And why are so many people calling it a brutal reality check? Let's break it all down. For years, many critics have argued that the modern NBA has become too comfortable with superstar partnerships and player-driven team building, while supporters insist it's simply the evolution of the league. But after winning a championship, Brunson stepped onto the biggest stage and delivered remarks that many viewers interpreted as a powerful defense of old-school competition. Some believe his words challenge the very philosophy that has defined much of LeBron James' career. Others think that interpretation goes too far. Either way, the controversy exploded almost instantly. This isn't just another social media argument. It's a clash between two completely different basketball mindsets, and the debate is growing louder by the minute. Was Brunson sending an intentional message, or are fans reading too much into his comments? That's the question everyone is asking, and the answer may surprise you. Before we dive into every angle of this controversy, let me know where you stand. Do you respect Jalen Brunson's old-school competitive mentality, or do you believe the superstar team-up era helped elevate the NBA? Drop your opinion in the comments, because this debate is only getting started.
Jalen Brunson gets asked a question, like I said, if he made a pitch to LeBron James to come and join him in New York. And Jalen Brunson's like, all right, guys, you're going to love me for this one. I'm not pitching anything to anybody, basically. We got people in the front office, and they can do whatever they have to do to build a team that can win again or can win or whatever. But he literally shows by his comment that he's not one of those guys that's going to go after any player, LeBron James or anybody else, to try to join forces to win championships. He wants to beat the competition.
What happened next at Fanatics Fest instantly grabbed the NBA world attention. Jalen Brunson took the stage alongside Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco, wearing a cast after undergoing hand surgery, when the conversation suddenly took an unexpected turn. Then came the question that changed the entire atmosphere. Ochocinco asked Brunson point-blank whether he had called a high-profile superstar currently in free agency to recruit him to the New York Knicks and help build another star-studded super team. Brunson's response caught everyone off guard, and it quickly became one of the most talked-about moments of the event.
You back in the gym already. The thought process of wanting to repeat again. Obviously, the pieces you guys have right now are excellent, right? But you can always add more. You know, it's like cooking food. Ain't nothing wrong with adding a little seasoning to it. Did you pitch to a certain player who's in free agency right now that is yet, and who has yet to decide where he wants to go to probably come to New York? I'm just asking.
You guys want to know? You guys want to know? All right.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna love me for this. I got asked this question recently, and I answered it perfectly, truthfully. My job is to go out there, dribble the ball, put the ball in the hoop.
Yes.
Try and play a little defense. There's people who are above me that make jobs who determine who's on the team and who's not. So I leave the pitching to them.
Brunson's answer was short, confident, and instantly became the moment everyone was talking about. With a smirk, he told the crowd, "You're going to love my answer," before explaining that his job is simple. Dribble the basketball, score, and play defense. Roster decisions, he said, belong to the executives, not him. He made it clear that recruiting free agents is the front office's responsibility, not the players. To many fans, it was a striking contrast to what some critics describe as the NBA's player-driven era over the past 15 years, where superstar partnerships have often shaped the league. Fresh off leading the Knicks to a championship as the unquestioned centerpiece, Brunson declined the chance to play general manager, and that response immediately fueled another heated debate.
What a perfect freaking response. What a perfect freaking response. A response like that, and Anthony Edwards saying, you know, if you're looking for the new face of the NBA, could as well be Jalen Brunson, because you probably need a championship under your belt to be the face of the NBA, and he just won one as the main guy. So if Jalen Brunson is the face of the NBA, or one of the faces of the NBA, I am super glad to see him and his approach, and to see the direction that the NBA is going in, because we're going in a direction where people, it looks like people are starting to move away from teaming up and joining up and doing all that crap that LeBron's done. By the time he's out of the league, his circus, his garbage, his, weak approach.
Brunson's message went far beyond one answer. Many fans saw it as a rejection of the text chain culture of superstar recruiting, embracing an old-school mindset built on beating the competition, not joining it. That philosophy is a big reason basketball purists have praised what he's building in New York. Brunson also strengthened that reputation by reportedly turning down a larger contract extension, leaving millions on the table to give the Knicks greater salary cap flexibility and help build a deeper roster. Critics have contrasted that approach with LeBron James' career, noting that the only major pay cut he took came in 2010 when he joined the Miami Heat, allowing Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to fit under the salary cap. Others argue LeBron has typically signed maximum value contracts, while expecting front offices to solve roster depth through trades and other moves. That sharp contrast in team-building philosophies is exactly why this debate continues to divide NBA fans. Critics argue this pattern followed LeBron James from Cleveland to Miami, back to Cleveland, and later Los Angeles, claiming that when challenges grew, the focus often shifted toward adding another superstar. Supporters, however, see it differently. Either way, many fans believe the league is entering a new era, with players like Jalen Brunson and Victor Wembanyama embracing a more traditional team-first mentality. Brunson reinforced that image at Fanatics Fest by publicly refusing to recruit free agents, insisting his only job is to perform on the court while the front office handles roster moves. Some view that response as a sign that the player-driven recruiting era that gained momentum after 2010 is beginning to fade. Meanwhile, when Chad Okocinco appeared to set up a headline-worthy recruiting question, Brunson instead delivered a calm, professional answer, turning what many expected to be off-season drama into one of the strongest statements about leadership and team culture. Many analysts believe the NBA is moving away from the Superteam era as the league's older generation of star-driven roster building begins to fade. Under the NBA's new collective bargaining agreement, CBA, teams that exceed the second tax apron face major restrictions, including losing key roster-building tools, frozen first-round draft positioning, and reduced trade flexibility. That has made the traditional Superteam model far more difficult to sustain. Many point to the New York Knicks as an example of the opposite approach, building around Jalen Brunson while prioritizing depth, versatile role players, and salary cap flexibility. Supporters argue Brunson's willingness to let the front office handle roster decisions has become a blueprint for long-term success, standing in sharp contrast to the player-driven era that many critics say dominated the league over the past 15 years. Many critics argue that LeBron James helped popularize the modern superstar partnership era, pointing to reports that he and Dwayne Wade discussed teaming up as early as 2006. Others view that period as a natural evolution of player empowerment. Regardless of where you stand, Jalen Brunson has presented a very different blueprint. Instead of recruiting stars or dominating roster decisions, he has focused on leading the New York Knicks, playing through injury, and leaving personnel moves to the front office. Supporters believe that approach reflects the toughness and professionalism New York has long admired, with rising stars like Anthony Edwards emphasizing that true faces of the league should win as the clear number one option. many believe Brunson has strengthened his place in that conversation. To them, his response at Fanatics Fest wasn't just a refusal to recruit a free agent. It was a statement about leadership, accountability, and competition in today's NBA. So what do you think? Is Jalen Brunson's team-first mentality the future of the league? Or does the superstar partnership era still have a place in today's NBA? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more unfiltered NBA stories, debates, and analysis, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Hoop Lab, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next big NBA story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.